Flop. Yeah, let me.
Slop.
Did you enjoy that? Was that preferable? Sloppenheimer. I swear, Nick, sloppy, the sloppinest of all toppiness. We're gonna go back to random games. I'm just kind of enjoying doing the power washing at the moment. Ugh. How are you, boys and girls? Stop! I did some very stupid stuff yesterday while I was at work, and my motor functions aren't as they should be, I guess. Yesterday at work, I cut open my finger right on the knuckle pretty decently. Yeah. So there's like a like U, like a horseshoe where it goes like a U. Yeah, that's essentially what I did, like on the knuckle. Nobody used to know. So yeah, I cut it like right on the knuckle. Why the fuck would I eat my finger? So I am pretty sure you're doing a reference there. I swallowed too much water. Baby, I am cannibal. Sorry. But yeah, I'll get more into that in a second. Let me wash. Oh, how ironic. Wonderful. So yeah, Jesus, what did this thing do? I cut my finger kind of like this. Hang on, that's like this, and like I want to say the knuckle runs down kind of like this. So every time I like flex my finger, it opens it up a bit. So what happened was at work, I was redoing a pallet of water, and I'm putting it in the steels. Oh. Well, I shall still explain. So I go put the water down, and I guess I just like, here, where's I need metal object. I need puppets to explain. Actually kind of like this. There was like a steel rod that was holding up a more water above it. I'm pretty sure I banged, like, say, on this edge right here. I banged like my finger on this edge, and I guess that just split open my knuckle. Which kind of sucks, but you know. I also, on my middle finger, there's like a scar now as well, like towards the tip, because I caught that briefly as well. But then I go over to like, I'm start walking around, like asking, like, hey, we got any bandages? Turns out we do have a first aid kit, surprise, surprise. I go over there and look around. There's like some Germex packs, like, which is kind of weird. Because it's not like normally how you get, like, say, like some antibacterial stuff. They were in like these sealed pouches, which I thought was kind of weird because I've never seen them like that before. So I know it's bad to put Germex on wounds, but I had like nothing to kind of clean it. Like, yeah, I could have waited a little bit to just go clean it in the sink, but sinks are really far away. So I decided, sure, fuck it, I'll just I'll do that. So I cleaned both wounds off a little bit with the Germex, as much as I guess you can clean. There were some like wooden bits because I'm messing around with pallets and plasticky bits, but I'm hoping all those got out. Hadn't started wait. So then I put the reach back into the box, put the band-aids on. And this has got to be the cheapest fucking band-aid I've ever seen. Like, like, don't get me wrong, it's an awkward spot for a bandage. Do not get me wrong. But like, at the same time, why do they just instantly fall off my fingers? That is so shit. Like, I don't know if workplaces have a certain safety thing they have to comply with, like with first aid kits and stuff. Well, obviously they probably have to have a first aid kit, but like quality of the materials in them. I will say that I've been failed quality-wise because this bandage, no matter how many times I put it back on, it just would not stay. So I went back to the sink finally. I just cleaned the fucking thing in the sink. Aren't you supposed to be asleep? Oh, water. Go to sleep. I'm explaining why I cut my finger open. But yeah, I cut my fucking finger open, and then yeah, I go to clean it. I go back to the first aid kit, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just try to wrap it in two bandages, like opposite of each other, so that, you know, it'll at least stay. No, even with two bandages, after cleaning it, it still won't fucking stay. I did drink. I did drink. You son of a bitch. Ugh. But yeah, even fucking with that, it still wasn't enough. So I fucking go through my shift, and it was being a pain in the ass because I had to still deal with a bunch more pallets. Ay. And finger just kept fucking hurting. Thankfully, whenever I got home, I actually had decent quality fucking band-aids. What I have on now actually stays. Yeah, fuck you, troll. I have extra strength bandages. You have extra strength bandages? I think not. Because you're a coward. Doesn't carry them. Same thing with my fucking knee not too long ago. Seem to keep cutting my body at work, and it's not intentional, but it does keep happening. Hey troll, am I keeping it clean just for you? Good and clean? Do what I can. Big smart, yes. Troll. When you disappeared, everybody was missing you. Okay, troll. Flax didn't play War Thunder though. Yes. Troll, did you have a good day? Oh damn. Really? But did you have a good time? Don't worry. You can go to Disney World. I'm sure that'll make up for it. Are you fucking kidding me? But you could have the most perfect of times at Disneyland. That the Disney adults who go to Disneyland. Genuinely? How does some of the, like, oh no, cringe. Genuinely, how do some of these people, like, actually, like, have the money to just go? Like, I've seen reports of them, like, some of them go, like, multiple times a year. Like, 5-6 times a year. How do you have the money for that? On top of that, they're ordering, like, $600 worth of food at Disneyland every time they go. It is fucking absurd. Troll, would you buy $600 worth of food at Disneyland? I'll get one. Fucking that. That's fine. I think Disneyland is over fucking rated. Yes, I know I'm saying this even though I've never gone before, but even still. Fucking fair. Fuck, Weezer's playing. Stuff to London, Mickey Mouse. But you don't understand. I need to see Daffy Duck. Well, you don't understand. If I don't see Daffy Duck at least 45 times a year, I'm going to myself. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look, I clean very good. Yes. Troll. Yes. Troll. See how much... How... You're not going to be on in a very little bit, are you? Me and Shadow are going to watch a movie you'd probably very much enjoy later. This is very sad. Clean an entire fucking gas station. Oh, fuck. Play some War Thunder? You see? What can do? Just let me know. When? Probably roughly an hour. It's going to be a movie you very much like, but also might hate completely because it's so stupid. All right. Right, you enjoy your War Thunder. Also, Troll, when you're in here like this, you can do exclamation point SR and then name a song or just link it from Spotify and it'll play on stream. So if you have a song request that you wish to play, then it can play. Let's cock this. Beautiful cactus. I still want a cactus so badly, but I don't know how to really get one. I don't even know how to purchase plants online, but I would love to have a cactus. I think cacti are chill. Sure, they can hurt you, but that's only if you pick them up wrong. Or somebody intentionally throws one at you like a fucking maniac. Clean the fucking battery. Also, why am I power washing a battery? You know how dangerous that is? The generator, okay, I kind of get, because it's supposed to be weather resistant, but the fucking battery? Really? Up my music on? I don't trust it for a fucking second. How do I music? You go exclamation point, you type exclamation point SR, and then you can either link a music or you can just say whatever you're wanting. Just to make it appropriate. Why you no work? Red sun in the sky. I don't know why that didn't work. Let me investigate. You get to see me doctor live. Let me do that manually then. Why didn't that work for you? God knows? I don't know. But it's cute now. It'll play after the current song. It probably has something to do with my DNS now. Because all my network traffic is now loaded through my own sort of networking. It has the VPN, it has the ad guard. It is good. Watch, I am a manly man. I pick up entire scaffolding. China. God. Better not be some dumb shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, does it not have the lyrics? Oh, you chose the wrong version. Doesn't have lyrics. You choose wrong. Unless it comes later. Nope. You chose the wrong version. You silly man. Do you wash your cactus? The actual China? Let's see. Hang on. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Restarting streamer bot. Oh my lord, why do you hate me so much? Can you not do this, fucking streamer bot? There's already one instance of you running. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Hang on, boss. Fight though. Maybe for the best. Okay, you have fun, troll. There we go. That works. You. Huh. Apparently, having been going through my teen years again. Hello. Hello, how are you? Ugh. I haven't, I don't know why, but today I've just had a little bit of a headache, and I think it might be related to the pistachios I've been consuming. I've been consuming pistachios all day. And no, not the salted kind. It's supposed to be unsalted, and it's supposed to straight up just be pistachios. And I have eaten like a standard water bottle's worth, I guess. Not one day, but I did fill it up like 3/4 of the way today. So it's probably related to my headache. Is just eating nothing but pistachios for a whole day. Really not the brightest of ideas. What's left of you, Mr. Cactus? Mr. Cactus. There we go. Well, apparently cactus stem still has... Doesn't help that all of that is just cancer. I genuinely don't know. Yep, please, don't know. I don't know. I don't see anything else. Oh well. Time to do what a man must do. That is clean. Okay. Yeah, but also, stop doing some dumb things of, I was, drinking, I don't know why I said taking, is drinking, open the interstate. I was drinking probably about 2 monsters a day for a little bit there. So, that wasn't good. I mean, I was drinking a monster at least once every day that I was working. And then once I started buying 24 packs, then I started drinking them like every day. And that eventually progressed to 2 a day, and that's not good. So I'm trying to quit them completely. I just don't know exactly what to replace them with, I guess. Because I like to have something in the mornings. Really wasn't for energy, but is just, I guess, something to fill time with. You might go, well, you have your phone for that. I do, but for some reason my body just doesn't count it as really an action anymore. So I guess I was just doing it out of sheer boredom. because whenever I get to work, I would just sit there in a break room and just twiddle my thumbs, essentially. Guess I can get this whole upper area done first. But at least now that I've cut it down to 0, that should be better. I don't know. The only reason I'm even like a little bit worried about it, and I was even stopping in the first place, because I was starting to feel it in my heart. And that was hashtag no bueno. I really don't want to fucking have a heart attack while existing. Clean. Clean. Getting everything fully set up was nice. With God, not another fucking one. Ugh. Thing is fucking filthy. Can I just go to that one instead? Oh, I can. That gas station is a bit fucking much right now, I'll be honest. This also looks kind of like a pain in the ass, but looks a lot more doable. Herbert Heck. It's a interesting name. Baby. Oh. If I die, I'm a loser, baby. Don't you kill me. Loser, baby. But yeah, the NAS's working. It was a little bit funky, I should say, to set up, but it was nice. Currently not using Ugrain's base software for it, because I heard some not so great things about it with their whole constantly pinging data back to China. And China has a data retention, I think, policy for they have to be, well, they have to, whoever's like sending digital information in, it has to be categorized and named, no matter what it is. Like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Feel free to correct me. But basically anything that gets sent in has to be like de-anonymous, essentially. So I ended up blocking that and all of its call home features and its analytics and all that shittiness. It's still trying to, and it regenerates after a reboot, but for the most part I can just get rid of it. It will still keep trying to say, help me, something's wrong, but I think I've done a pretty decent job of getting it fixed. But everything good now. I have everything set up. I'm hosting own VPN now and AdGuard. So it all should be good. Hashtag VPNs are cool. Especially in this age where everybody's trying to fucking... Like, I don't want to get too political, but when it comes to bullshit, I want to speak my mind. I think this whole, like, Save Act and all that bullshit is just genuine bullshit. Oh, we're doing it so we can protect the kids. Some of you might be doing that for those reasons, but generally, it's literally just so you can collect info on everybody. It's not for that at all. It's literally just so you can collect all that information. Because they don't want anybody being anonymous anymore. Which I know. You're one to say hypocrite whenever you're streaming. Yes, I know. But that's stuff I've willingly put out there. It shouldn't have to be forced for people to just constantly have everything they do monitored and collected. That is legitimately so stupid. And God only knows what they're doing with all that data. I mean, a big chunk of it is probably being sold. Advertisers. But I wonder what they're doing with the last bit of it. Rock! I guess it might be rocks. Rocks! The world's just kind of becoming a weird place right now, especially with like dumb shit like the war on air conditioners going on in the UK and some parts of the US. And hell, there's the most popular case I know in America going on right now is with the whole Mamdani thing, where he's trying to say, oh yeah, put your air conditioners on, what was it, 78 degrees? But then people were going into his legislative offices, and people were reporting coolest temps as 54 degrees. Which is just a very fun case of rules for thee, but not for me. I know, and I mean, it's also dumb shit the UK as well. I know people could be dying of heat stroke right now, but hashtag the environment. But it is hashtag the environment kind of killing people. Heat stroke is no joke, boys and girls. Roxanne! 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 Come on. Really? Have they left that little mini dots? Good lord. exterior work on first. It's kind of just satisfying. Like, I don't know how satisfying it is to watch, but legitimately kind of playing this is actually pretty fucking nice. Maybe not the best stream game. And you know what? I don't have the best topics to really talk about because I'm sitting here basically talking to myself. But you know what? That's okay. I have been told that my voice is soothing to some, and maybe that's just enough. Maybe you can sit there, and I know falling asleep content is really big right now, but that's not what I'm really trying to do. But honestly, if you want to fall asleep to my VODs or my stream, that's just right with me. Because hey, maybe you're coming home from your good old 9 to 5, and it was a really stressful day, and you just want to unpack by listening to some random man say some bullshit for about an hour, and then just sleep. You know what? That's good. Kind of odd that you're going to bed at around like 6 o'clock, but hey. If it works, maybe you have to get up at, what, 4 a.m.? I do not, like, that much suck getting up at 4 a.m. every day. Got a fucking pimple on one of my nostrils, and it's the ones where it's pretty, like, it's right at the edge to where it inflates one of your nostrils to look like a balloon, and it hurts every time you touch it. I hate it. I get them very occasionally, but whenever I do, I fucking hate it. Yeah. Oh. Getting up at 4 a.m. to do some bullshit doesn't sound nice. Well, and then again, getting up to do some bullshit where it's necessary, I can see as a different picture, like, getting up at 4 a.m. to, like, oh, I gotta go feed my pasture animals, or I gotta get ready to start working for the day in a ranch or a farm or stuff like that. I kind of respect a bit more, but getting up at 4 a.m. to do some just random baloney, I don't know. It seems like it sucks ass. But who am I to say? Who am I truly to say? But I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And I'm, pretty sure 4th of July is tomorrow. So, don't blow them pinkies off. You know, you may see it as late, but always practice safe fireworks, because you could permanently disfigure your hands or somewhere on your body. And then Smokey the Bear wouldn't be very sad, because that could also lead to forest fighters. Fighters? Yes. People would go in forests and fight them. I can see that being a reality TV show. Get a bunch of people just to go task them to go into a fucking forest. Now your job, you know, I'm not talking about lumberjacks either. I'm talking about like the average Joe or below average Joe. Set them loose in a forest. Tell them they have to fight the forest. For that forest and just start punching the ever living shit out of the trees. Missed that. Under Earth. How did I miss that? It worked. I can hear my PC crying. Still kind of looked into the feasibility of running OBS on the NAS, but it just doesn't really work because it doesn't have a dedicated GPU. Technically, I'm pretty sure what I could do is run a dedicated GPU on it, but it would have to be on like an exterior one. So it's a little bit worse, but technically it could work. But nah, I'd just rather have a dedicated PC for it, if I'm being honest. I'll be installed. Say light duty. Hi, Kick. Meow. I'm power washing and explaining why I was gonna have a heart attack from drinking so many monsters. But welcome, everyone. I'm power washing. Because you know what? It's time for slop. And everybody needs to experience slop every once in a while. See? Look at this. Hey, hey. See? Is anyone dizzy yet? Memories. So, Kick, what were you up to? What were you doing? What was he doing? Was it no oxygen included? I thought it was that. See if they use stationeer. I always kind of wanted to play frickin' Sea of Thieves. Does it still require you to it's first person? Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen you play that one. But does frickin' does Sea of Thieves still require you to have an Xbox account? Sea of Thieves is pretty cool. Are you doing some PvP or some PvE? Must clean. Don't think for playing by yourself. PvE. Lame. There. I wouldn't want to deal with people either. Hope you're staying cool with the fucking heat wave going around right now, though. And the little fishies. I haven't checked up on the fishies in a while. Are the fishies doing well? Someone who could not work out how to steer the ship? Oh, that sounds fun. Is it winter in Australia? Well, Southern Hemisphere, I guess. Oh, it must be. It must be. That was Jimmy. Is Jimmy still alive? I really hope Jimmy's still alive. She's beautiful. Let's go there. Can you take me higher to the place of fire? I can't sing. Take me higher. Man, I would really just love to just be in Winterland right now. Fucking sucks. My eczema has spread to my neck, so whenever I'm working in this heat, it's like been like in the 90s, so I want to say like 38, 37 degrees Celsius. It gets into my eczema and fucking makes it burn like a motherfucker. I'm so glad. How is Kick though? In Kick Children, or Kick and Kick Children good? What about Kick Wife? Starting to sound like a 40-year-old dad who hasn't seen you in a week. How's the wife and kids, Jimmy? Yeah, I think the big part is just the roof now. Oh, yeah. It burns. Do you not know what it's like having fucking eczema? It sucks. No, genuinely, like, whenever it's like, I don't know the real translation. Well, fucking, what is the translation? I don't know the rough estimation of it, but like, whenever it's like 90 degrees out here, and I'm sweating like a true motherfucker. Oh, there we go. Like a true motherfucker. The sweat drips on my neck where my eczema is, and it just burns the ever-living shit out of me. I make it beautiful. 5-month-old is plagued? How's the 5-month-old plagued? Every time I talk to you and ask how the kids are doing, you tell me one of them is sick. You only come here whenever your children are sick? I hate to alarm you, but I'm not a children's hospital. You take me higher. Face away. So the time is music. How are you catching that much shit? At work, I am like, I want to say every 3 months, I'm probably catching something. But like, you seem to be catching it way more. People and your fucking meows. Is not a proper message to send to people. But yeah, speaking of meows, something I have tried when chasing waterfalls. Something, I guess, well, I was gonna say interesting, but no, it's more horrific than anything. So recently, was going up a back road, and there was a German Shepherd just wandering around. Think, oh, that's okay, just random stray dog. Have a closer look. It has a kitten in its mouth, and it is biting the ever-living piss out of it. It managed to shoo the German Shepherd off by scaring it, I guess, and it dropped the kitten and doctored it up, and it's seeming good to go. It's scared as hell, but there's just a kitten here now. So hashtag animal rescue, I guess. I have no idea what to call the thing, though. Hashtag goats. What about the goats? Hate goats. Hate those stupid fucking things. We still have a, he's not really a baby anymore, but he's like, he's still a younger one. But he gets out of the fencing a lot, and then people will come by and they'll call because they see a goat running around, so they immediately assume the worst. It's so fucking annoying. Oh, your goat's out. Oh wow, didn't fucking know. Because we can't figure out how it's actually been getting out. Is this even waterfalls? The beginning of waterfalls always makes me think it's not chasing waterfalls. It always sounds like porn intro music. Yes, it is. But yeah, it's a little, gray kitten? I think it's a pretty standard breed. But when I first got it, it was scared as shit. There we go. But he's good now. So I'm pretty sure it's a dude. Oh, boy. I didn't look. Did not look. That is one clean-ass rooftop. Odava could never do this. Odava could never do this because he's not a master power washer. Lissai. Well, that's your own fault. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty accurate, but whenever something you put generic, something generic as blonde, exactly expecting to get. Oh, chasing waterfalls. What's up? Hang on. No, son of a bitch. Oh, chasing waterfalls in the day. Okay. So, Kick's people who have come in here, I want to let you on a little secret of Kick that he'll never tell you. But he actually legitimately fights kangaroos. And he does it in an underground ring. He tries to hide it, but it's awful. He doesn't give them even a portion of winnings. Whenever the kangaroos win, he just automatically says they lose. Which is 90% of the time. He's a horrible kangaroo boxer. How many of those points are in the crown still dirty? You don't want to talk about that? You don't want to talk about that, because I'll go up there and I'll be pissed off. I can prove that. You see, he sends me videotapes of the fights afterwards. And he knows I'm just going to call him out on what he's been doing. But he doesn't care. Says he's in it for the thrill of it. It's awful. He's an awful person. Everyone can hear me. Is it really defaming someone if you tell them the truth? Oh, chasing waterfall. The eye of the kangaroo. I know, it's horrific. The things that you do. And he told me that he was going to eventually get his kids into the business. I know, it's horrific. He was going to train his youngest to actually capture the kangaroos. It's horrific. I know. You may think, why hasn't this man been arrested? It's because he's in on it with the government. The Australian government approves this. This may be shocking information, but it's true. It's very true. You see, this is why he says his kids are sick all the time, but he's actually just immunizing them in preparation for these kangaroo fights. Because as you know, kangaroos, they carry venereal diseases. And I said, hey. Ah, motherfucker, it is the roof. Again, it's not defamation if what I'm saying is the truth. I have evidence. Yes! What's going on? I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. What's going on? Say, hey, yeah. Yeah. Why would I even buy this? It just seems like a waste of money. Going down. 5,000 for the next upgrade. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta go back to this hellhole. Like my cactus. Please make the pain stop. You know, another thing about Kick that he won't tell you is that, you see, you may have come to know that he's told you over this very long time, and the accent would give it away, but he's very talented. He's not actually Australian. He's from New Zealand. I know this may be shocking information for you to hear, but it's just what happens. He's fooled all of you. See, he may occasionally shout at the top of his lungs, Queenslander, but it's all an act. In reality, he is no Queenslander. He's a faker. He is from New Zealand. What's going on? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Going on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Going on. You see Odava here. He is actually from New Zealand as well. I'm not spewing crap. I'm spewing the truth. Kiwi want to be Aussie? Exactly. Exactly. Now you're asking the right questions. Now you can even ask some questions like, is Kick even his real name? Maybe it's Slap. See? He's silent because I'm exposing him. Exposed his lies. See, this is why he's been playing non-stop Sea of Thieves. It's to practice. It's to practice so when New Zealand finally does reconquer Australia, he's ready. All in preparation. Sweet for me. This last one. I thought you just said you came from playing Sea of Thieves. And no, don't take it like that. Don't you fucking do it. Also, did you change your streaming times? Because I know you sometimes when I'm asleep you'll stream, but like lately I haven't caught any of your streams at all. I'm just wondering, did you change your time? He may have done this, so I may not spew any more truths. Is this stream time? I don't know. I have a stream time. That's because I'm cool. D-Kick. This game is multiplayer. And if only known Powerwash Simulator 2, you could come in here and you could also Powerwash with me. '23rd. Hot damn. Or is this a ploy? Quickly, someone check his history. I can play the slop games, and it is demanded on me on the sloppiest of days of Friday. Well, at least it's not the fucking ever constant PS2 graphics. Because as much as I love the PS2 atmosphere, not every single game needs to be made with it. And see if these is pretty weird graphically wise. That not mess with your head at all? It's not a bad looking game, but no. Really? Too sloppy. Which is kind of ironic considering I got a video in my recommendations not too long ago that I watched of it. With the new area that just came out. It was trash, but I mean, what are you expecting from a Unity game made in about, I don't even say about a week? See, that's the thing with slop. You gotta not expect much from it. That way you can never be overjoyed. We play the slop not because we want to, but because we have. I don't know. I thought the game looked alright. Physics. We don't really get to see physics-based games anymore. Oh yeah, another little quick kick tidbit. You see, he sometimes talks about his 3D printer, and that's to get you off the fact that he's actually 3D printing every one of his viewers. And he keeps them beside his desk for every stream. Just so you're there with him at all times. Yeah, but that isn't even out yet. There's a SpaceX launch earlier, well, like just before a stream I was watching. One of the booster rockets coming down. Also, it may infuriate some of you how I just keep constantly switching to different surfaces. I may or may not be doing that involuntarily. Oh yeah, because the bird cam's still going. People find KSA. Need stationers? Stationeers? Is that why Kitten Space Agency is taking so long to come out? I must remake the flying cigarette. I think I need you to stream some more stationeers. Must watch it and be confused about what's going on. Every time I watch you play, you're trying to make some sort of generator. Wow, you're so cool. I've had devs in my chat from games before. Odaba was there when it happened. And was that dev telling you everything you were doing is wrong and how you should be ashamed of yourself? I wanna know. Ever seen the ray? How the fuck does this even get purple? I didn't say you did anything. You were just there. It was during one of the slop streams. It was, it was the one ghost game where you could control people, like, control ghost hunters to go into different rooms and do different things. You were there. You know Odaba is secretly 90% foam. Kick is about 80% foam. If you ever wanted foam statistics, I've got you. Insider info. Wasn't an update coming in 3 days? Man, I'm so tired of the fucking slop I see on Twitter when people go, Insider update! Insiders released the information pertaining to fucking, I think their latest sprees of, like, insiders is, like, Claude code or some shit. Which people always think fucking LLMs are taking over the world. Oh, for the speed! Hang on, I'm gonna send a message. But was it a good update? I don't know. Stationeers looks like a fun game, but I feel like it's a game where I might get frustrated. I like complexity, though. Also, it is time for me to reveal another horrific truth about Kick. You know the fish tank stream he runs? They're actually, all those fish, they're actually wind-up toys. Every single last one of them. He just loops the footage over and over again. While the footage is rewinding, he actually goes out and rewounds the fish every time. I don't know why he does it. He just does. It's a fine motor control where he has problems. What do you mean fine motor control? What do you mean by that? Lord. Is this how you predict the World Cup? With this ball right here? Here, stop it completely. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit this ball dead on. If this ball goes to the right, England goes all the way. If it goes to the left, Australia goes all the way. Let's see. It went to the left. Australia's gonna win it all. I have 2 terabyte pencil to rewind? Oh, I thought you said 2 terabyte. Why are you storing all this fish footage? I know I just bought a NAS, and I'm gonna be storing a lot of data on it. I have two terabyte, two drives, which are 12 terabytes, and I'm running in RAID 0, so I have no protection. But what the fuck are you gonna do with all that fish footage? This man pets his fish. Do you really want to be around someone who pets his fish? Sick minds we have around here. Ocean man. Man. Ocean man. Back there, right in the sand. Man, Ocean Man. Topical that fucking Ocean Man's playing. Love Ocean Man. Also, you still running the bird cam? What happened to the birds? I need to know the information. Tired of that fucking song. Bird cam's still there? Is it still... So what is it just linked to? Do you have one set up for... Didn't you say you had chickens? Ski. Apparently intergalactic, because that was not what was playing. I did not skip anything, but okay. Apparently Intergalactic's just playing now. Wonderful. Where's my hashtag chicken cam? I need to be able to donate as well to drop pellets. Actually, that's the true moneymaker right there. Get a chicken cam and then just have one of those bits things that people can drop food for them. And then just have a sign that's saying birds will not be fed unless you feed them. Guilt trip people into feeding them. See, I could do something like that, but then someone here would try to dox me based on the fucking wind patterns and clouds in the sky. Not naming names, but it might be Odava. To kids. Kid cam. I will not feed this child. You must do it. Fucking just box just slowly lowers, just filled with candy. Will not feed this child. DC Boys took part in the Night of the Bald Mountain intro for Intergalactic. I mean, I've noticed with some of the stuff that you've played, it's changed my Spotify algorithm in general to play like the original versions of songs rather than the songs which sampled them. I don't want to hear it. Mr. fucking plays an 8-minute song of incoherent musings. Well, it was not 12 minutes, but it was sure as shit long. Hang on. No. Fuck no. No. I'm not playing that shit again. Attention, do not let this man play that song. Blame Spotify. When in doubt, blame Spotify for literally everything. You know how much of a pain in the ass it was to even get my whole bot to work? Just purely because I did not want to play. I can't speak. Pay for premium. This premium Spotify is a scam just to get slightly better audio quality. You know, I remember back when they promised, what's the, fucking best quality thing, like True Play or something? What was it? What's the best, lossless, not True Play. Yeah, they promised lossless, for premium users, but they still haven't delivered. So what is even the point of playing that? Whenever you could go Yarhar Fiddledee fucking D and just get it that way. Which in the sake of like, oh, the convenience. All right, boys and girls. I am going to send you off to the fish now because I must go. So have fun with the fish. But thank you, Kick, for raid, and thank you all, Kick people, for staying and watching. I will see you boys and girls next time. I will also listen to that song. Bye-bye, everybody. Goodbye.